Hello, and welcome back to another Passion Unscripted podcast episode where we talk about love and relationships and everything else in the middle. And if this is the first time you are tuning in, we just want to welcome and to say that we are so happy to see you with us. And it's such a great time when we start diving deeper and learning about ourselves, because the more we learn about ourselves, whether this is just tuning in, understanding what we like, whether this is what is our favorite food or what is our favorite love position, whatever it is, right? Like, let's just bring it on and let's experience the life to the fullest and live from that energy. And if this is the first time you are tuning in, hello, my name is Irina Portnova. I'm all about manifestation and law of attraction. So if you really want to attract your best partner through law of attraction, you can talk to me. And I am here with Dina Alexander, who is also great sexual expert. And Dina, tell a little bit about yourself.
Yes, Irina, it's fun day. It's Monday as always. I think my internet is a little bit shaky, but we're
Mhm.
going through it. Oh, Elle is here with us.
Yes, and
Love the
Ellen, he
colorful
loves
background.
our
Yes, Elle,
background.
he noted it, which is great.
Yes.
So we're having fun, Elle, as always. Every Monday, we're here at the same time. So I'm Dina Alexander. I am a relationship coach, a personal coach, and a sex coach, which is needed because I do think if you have married sexual part and the spiritual part in your life, you have everything. That's the best foundation you will get.
I love that. Yes. So let's just dive in into the topic of our conversation that we are having today. Because this is so important, and it's so important because remember, the more we understand how things working, the more comfortable we are, right? So today we are all talking about, can intention rekindle desire, or the way, how did you call this episode, Dina?
We love each other, but we don't desire each other anymore.
Yes. Yeah,
And
so let's bring it to the table.
yes,
Let's
and
serve it.
yes,
Let's
let's
bring
serve it.
that spicy,
Let's serve it. Yes, I
spicy
love it.
dishes.
But before your mind goes panic, if you're listening to us, blame or resignation, let me say this clearly. This does not mean your relationship is failing. It does not mean attention is gone forever. And it does not mean something is wrong with you. That's what you
Mhm.
usually think. What it usually means is that desire has changed languages. And
Mhm.
nobody taught you how to listen to those languages. So let's talk about that. You want me to continue or you want me to say
Yes,
something?
yes, yes. Continue.
So, so love and desire for a person are not the same system. Okay? Here is the first truth we need to land gently. Love and desire do not operate from the same place in the body. Love grows through safety, familiarity, routine, care, and trust. Mhm. And desire grows through aliveness, polarity, presence, curiosity, and emotional charge. So often happens in long relationship, love deepens while desire quietly fades into the background. Not because love killed desire, but because desire needs different nourishment. And that's important because some people think, hey, I'm married, I have my partner, and he or she um, sleeps at my side every night, but that's not everything. You need to nourish that. Most
Mhm.
couples keep feeding love and wonder why desire is starving. And that is the secret. You need to feed both. It's complicated.
Mhm. Mhm.
So, L said something. Rebuilding the mojo in relationship. Yes, L, that's my job. I help couples rebuild the mojos. get those
Mm-hmm.
mojos back in place. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So,
That's
but
beautiful.
we are going to keep it PG 13 today.
All right.
So
Let's
let
make it happen.
yes, why desire often fades in long-term relationships. Okay, let's normalize this without minimizing it. Okay, desire often softens when life becomes busy. Okay, roles replace identity. So I'm a mother, but I'm still that sexy lady from a couple of years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, stress lives in the body, and you should learn how to de-stress. Intimacy becomes predictable. No, it shouldn't. It should be with surprise, with laughter, like a child. Okay, sex becomes functional. We need to do it. We need to do it. We have been doing it for a week or a month or 2 months. No, that's not how it's supposed to be. Emotional labor outweighed erotic energy. Okay, so everything is personal, and you take everything personal instead of being a part of the partner and being erotic and everything. Okay, what did Elle say? Yeah, we
No,
already
nothing. It's just
that
the old comment. So I
it's
would like to add to
of
that
course.
because you know what? Obviously, we are talking on the topic of love and intimacy, but just think about it in anything in the relationship to life itself, right? So I love to take it from manifestation standpoint because we all follow the law of rhythm. It's one of the universal laws. That means, there are ups and downs in every area of our life, including the love, right? So basically, if, like, I even look at my son, he loves pizza, right? But if I'm going to offer him pizza every day, he is not going to be happy about it, right? So the idea is we do have our preferences, but we love the variety. And that's where that desire comes, where people are
Yes.
more creative and people understand that everything goes through its cycles. And I truly believe that the strengths of the couple is tested through these difficult times, because it's easy to enjoy the relationship. It's easy to be in love when everything is beautiful, but you want to consciously choose love when things are getting uncomfortable.
Yes. Yes, I love it how you said it. It's perfect. So
Mhm.
I want to once more say that my internet is like a little bit
Mhm.
shaky, but we are going through this.
Yep.
So, like you said, many couples, as the pizza from your son, many
Mhm.
couples don't lose desire. They lose space to feel themselves. They stop being lovers. They
Mhm.
start being managers of life. And desire doesn't live in management mode.
Mhm.
Desire lives where you feel seen, you feel chosen, you feel alive in yourself. And that is your work, it's not your partner's work.
Mhm.
Everybody has a responsibility in the relationship. Okay? So because some people say, hey, my partner doesn't um, um, dress like she dressed in the past. But if you see the male figure that is saying that, he's himself is not it has a big belly, or is bigger than before. It's overweight. I that's an example that I have with a couple of mine. Okay, so are you still there?
Yes, yes, I'm listening. Mhm.
Yes, no,
Mhm.
yeah, okay. um the silent belief that kills desire. Okay, so let's get a little bit sassy here. Some belief quietly suffocate desire. Okay, so the first, if we love each other, desire should be automatic. That's BS. Oh, what did Elle say? Desire is like lust. Sometimes we desire too much and over expecting sex, but the other partner may not be interested. That point in time, what do you suggest to rekindle that? Ah, look, I talk in frequency, and if someone doesn't reciprocate, it's because there is different frequency in those bodies. We are electrical. Okay, we measure frequencies in our body. Okay, medicine does that. So if you are not reciprocating, and you are not jiving at the same level, you will never, one will always feel like lacking or over giving, or you know what, first, that's why I first teach people how to meditate, how to get that synchronicity together, and then go next to the intimacy. Okay, if you're not synchronizing, you're not going to jive. So that's the first. You should, how you do that? Meditate together if you believe in meditation. If you believe in praying, pray together. Do something together. Go to a dance lesson together. Do something together. And if you're not doing anything together, I know that you are not jiving. Sex would never be at the same levels. Go ahead.
Yes, I also have something to add to that. First of all, I would actually stay curious and ask the partner, because it's one thing when we are making assumptions without knowing for sure. So the first source is actually going to the source and seek the answers, right? Just be honest and say, I'm just curious. This is what we have experienced before. And now I see that the dynamics shifted. Is there anything that you are going through? Because a lot of times women also have their biological things, right, to attend to. And that's why that desire could be diminished. Everybody is different. And I think the most important thing is to understand what is the cause of that. And once you know the cause, then the reason, to say it in the simple words, right? Then it would be easier to correct it, because we are not just going to kind of throw the spaghetti on the walls thinking what it sticks, but more like being intentional. Again, intentionality is the key. Be intentional at what we are doing, what steps we are taking in order to rekindle that spark, that desire that lasts.
Yes, I love it. I love it. You know what, Elle? I'm going to be very truthful and frank and honest to you. If you are in this situation, or someone that is listening to us is in this situation, you need a third person to help you out. Because you can talk the how much you want, but your partner will never listen to you because it's already there. Okay, so I do recommend you um, hire a coach, or guide, some kind of guidance, relationship guidance. You can talk to me or Irina to help you out. Okay, because it's already in that stage where you need a third person. Yeah. So another belief that quietly suffocates desire is, here, listen to this: something must be wrong if I don't want sex. And it's not the truth. Another belief that can suffocate desire is, I should want it more. The another one is, if I say no, I'm failing my partner. Another belief that can quietly suffocate desire is, good relationship don't struggle with this. All of them are not true.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Desire is responsive. Desire is contextual. Desire is emotional, physical, and energetic. And pressure, even silent pressure, shuts it down fast. Okay? That's why you need to have something soft. I do believe in doing something together. Like, there are a lot of stuff out there. I do believe in in meditation. I do believe in meditation. I do believe in Tantra um, lifestyle. That's really for couples, breathing techniques. Doing this once a day with your couple, it will help a lot. It will soften a lot. Okay, it will take away the pressure and all that the pressure of doing things fast. It will take it away. So you want me to continue or you have something
Yes, you
to
know what comes to me, Dina,
Mhm.
also what is very important, and this was the topic we came like many things a long time ago, many episodes where I was sharing that once I had my baby, it was difficult for me to have intimacy because I was super tired. I had to all the time to feed, to breastfeed, and like my breasts were taboo because I'm like, this is the milk that only my baby is drinking. You are not touching it, right? And another thing is just like also understanding what the person is going through because it also shifts that desire as well. So we have to be very much aware what the person is going through because a lot of times men can lose the desire when they are struggling with money, when they are overstressed with finances, or the work is demanding, right? Now we are talking about from the perspective of the woman where desire is not there, and the woman is the one who wants more intimacy, more cuddling, more sex, right? So it could go both ways. It's
Yes.
all about understanding what is causing it and how can you adjust to that scenario so you can still understand each other and you still can uh, find the ways to connect with each other.
Yes, totally with you. Um, you know what? Oh, Elle said something. Tantric healing. Yes, tantric is a lifestyle, and I use it in my practice as the part of sexual unification, sexual to so that the partners can jive together and can be at the same frequency. That's how, because tantra tools does work with our frequencies. That's why I use tantra a lot. Not all of my practices, but a lot, and not all of the tantric tools I use, because some of them I don't believe it will work. So that I do pick. I'm very picky. Some of them I use, and some of them I don't. I don't recommend. So if you're going to look up, so Google tantric tools, please talk to me, and I'll tell you what and how. Okay, before going and doing the practice. And you state that Dina said to me, no, please don't do that. So let's continue. um it's very important, because just now I was talking about pressure on desire. It's a no-no. Okay, and I'm going to talk now why desire can't be forced, and what actually works. Okay, you cannot force desire back. You can only invite it in. Trying harder often creates obligation, resentment, shutdown, and performance sex. And you don't want none of those four. And performance sex may keep the relationship functional, but it so slowly disconnects the body from pleasure. What desire needs instead is emotional safety, is presence, is curiosity, is autonomy, is a space to breathe. Desire returns when the nervous system relaxes, not when it is pushed. It's very important, okay? And it can happen if you're totally beautiful and you have everything in place on your body. You can still be in that mode. It's a mode, and you need to soften yourself up, and you can learn how to do that. And the role of the body um, this part is overlooked. Desire doesn't happen because of your partner. It often disappears because of disconnection. You are disconnected from your body. Many people live in their head, in stress, in responsibility, in survival mode. Okay? And desire does not thrive in survival. Your body needs rest, touch without expectation, time to feel, permission to say no, and permission to want again. And sometimes the question isn't, why don't I desire my partner? But when did I stop feeling myself? That is the question. So,
Mhm.
did something open up, Irina?
No, it just like it's a nice conversation. And I just wanted to kind of bring it back, saying that every time something is happening in our love life, it's okay just to notice it, but do not panic. Super important, right? And again, we do not go outside to look for the reasons. We start connecting with ourselves, asking, what is something that I am desiring? So, this is something I want to discover first for myself, and then I'll bring it forward to my partner.
The internet just is failing me again. But we reached at the end.
Mhm. Yeah. Do you
Are
have
you there?
some tips? Yes.
Okay.
Do you have some
So this
tips?
is my part. Yes, it's you need to go back to your body. That's the only tip that I can provide. It's simple, but it's hard. Some people are totally disconnected. So I do provide some tools, and if you feel that you are disconnected and you want a discovery session, please do send me a message and stating that you listened to this episode, and you want some information, and I'll give you a free discovery session. A half an hour, we'll talk a little bit. Okay?
And I just also wanted to add that if you want to have better connection with yourself, I have the workshop this week that's called Meet and Greet Your True Self, where you deepen your understanding who you are, because a lot of people are saying, but I know who I am. Nobody does. There are so many layers to us that as long as we are breathing, we continue discovering. And if even if you've been to this workshop before, I invite you to come again, because the clarity comes in layers. And the more you listen to the same information, the more you are going to unpack what is important for you at this season and at this moment of life. And as always, Al, thank you so much. He says, valuable tips shared to align and connect with the body and the desires. Yes, we're always grateful for your energy, for be present, but always playing with us and just, staying connected, and obviously appreciate your energy exchange. And for everybody else, just listen to this episode, see what's coming out for you, and also if you like it, share with somebody who might benefit, because sharing is caring. Thank you so much, Dina. Thanks for this great episode. As always, Al, thanks so much for being the voice of the audience. And for everybody who is going to watch in the replay, just comment replay so we know that you watched it. Until then, we'll see you next week. Continue shining, continue discovering, and because that's the beauty of life. All right. All the